Hello everyone, this is Anime Heaven X23, and today's video is I'm going to showcase the top 20 favorite PlayStation 3 games that I currently own in my collection. Thanks for anybody who's watched my previous videos, I really enjoyed it, and anybody who's recently subscribed as well, thank you all very much. So, these are all going to be in order, in terms of alphabetical. First game we got is 3D Dot Game Heroes, which is a good, Zelda clone game. Just really, if you have a chance to buy it. And it only came out on the PS3. This is one game I would love to see them bring up and put on the new systems as well. I think it would sell really well on the Switch, or the Switch successor. Alright, second game we got is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. My second favorite Assassin's Creed game behind Syndicate. Really like this, and there's supposed to be a remake going on. Number 3 we got is BioShock. The story, things you can collect, upgrade. Just a really good first-person shooter. Then we got Darksiders here, which is a more mature Zelda in terms of action and stuff. And they came out with the PS4 version, which is the War Master Edition. Really good game if you haven't played it. And then we got Dead Space, which has had a remake. I still prefer the original because no changes, and just a good, very good survival horror game. This series should have come to the Switch. Maybe it'll come to the Switch successor in a collection. They really should release these games in a collection for the Series X, PS5, and the Switch successor. Next game we got is Enchanted Arms. It's not like a standout RPG or anything. It's like kind of middle of the road, but I enjoyed it. I played it a lot, beat it a lot on the 360, and I beat it on the PS3 here. It has a feature though, where you shake the controller 6-axis and you can get more damage attack, something that you couldn't do on the 360. Another good RPG is Eternal Sonata. The story is really good. Where it ends up taking place and what you find out in later parts of the game is actually really cool as well. I think it's a sleeper hit for an RPG. Oh, and this was also called Trusty Bell in Japan. Then we got Final Fantasy X 10-2. Final Fantasy X is my second favorite Final Fantasy game, and my third favorite RPG of all time. Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite Final Fantasy. And then Final Fantasy X-2 is a sequel to 10. You want to get the good ending, don't worry about the perfect ending, which I don't think was good. The bad ending, well, of course, is bad, but the good ending literally picks up end credits of 10. Then we got Final Fantasy 13. I really enjoyed it, played it a lot on the 360, played it on the PS3. This game I would love to see get a remaster on the PS5, Series X, and the Switch successor as well. It's just a really good RPG, I think. Then here I put the God of War collection, which is God of War 1, 2, 3, Chains of Olympus, and Ghosts of Sparta. Really good collection. I think it's the best collection per value, and also games ever came out on the PS3, in my opinion. Then we got Heavy Rain, which by Quantic Dream, I think it's their best game they ever released. Quantic Dream, in my opinion. Just a really good game. Stories, it's gut-wrenching. Really good game. And here we got Star Ocean, The Last Hope International. International has added some content to the version that came out in the 360. Really good game. I'd love to see this get remastered and brought out in newer systems. I think it deserves another chance because it sold, I believe, 700,000 or so on the, if not more, on Xbox. Sold a couple 100,000 or so on PS3. I think it's over 1 million. Just a good RPG. Then we got The Amazing Spider-Man. I like the movies. This game is actually pretty good. Good Spider-Man game. Then we got the Tomb Raider reboot from 2013. Just a really good game. If you get this version, you get a little comic book in it. Just a really good game. Online was pretty decent as well. Then we got the Tomb Raider trilogy, which is Underworld, Anniversary, and Legend. Legend, Anniversary are only in this collection. Underworld came out by itself. Really good action adventure, and really good Tomb Raider games. Hopefully they come out in the newer systems as well too. Then we get Trinity, Souls of Zio. Like I said, this is probably one of my top 5 favorite games on the PS3. I put 120 hours in when I beat it. It's only on the PS3. It's not on any other system. I'd love to see this one get a second chance on the new systems as well. Even if you did it digital only, and see how the sales went, and then you can make a physical copy. Just a really good game. One of the best trilogies ever released on PS3, Uncharted Drake's Fortune. To me, it's still my favorite. I know other people like 2 the most, but I personally like 1. And here's 2, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, Game of the Year edition. The ending boss can be a real pain if you don't know what to do. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, still a good game as well. All the Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 are pinnacle Uncharted. Uncharted Golden Abyss, which is again was talked about, which is a prequel to the Uncharted. I actually really like on the Vita. It's stuck on the Vita. That's why I'd love to see it come out in the consoles. And then, 4 and everything. They're okay, but to me, 1, 2, 3 are the best. And then the last game, number 20, Vindica. Another one of my top 5 favorite games on the PS3, where you play as Death's daughter. There's a good ending, there's a bad ending. And if you look before how I talked about this game, I'll say it again. When you make it to the main city, make an extra save. Because there's 3 different factions you can join. You got to beat the game as good. You can beat the game as... Sorry about that, guys. My mom wanted me to ask me a question, so... Alright, so back to what I was saying. So when you get to the main city, create a backup save file. Because you have to defeat the game as the head of each faction. You got to beat the game technically only twice. The good way and the bad way. Then you also have to beat... So when you beat it one way, good, play as one faction. You beat it bad. When you beat it one game, say the good, say you decide to play good first. Beat it one way, pick a faction. Load up that extra save file when you made it to the main city. Then play that way. Then pick up pick another faction. Say you're playing as bad. Reload that extra file again. This time play as the last faction. And then you only have to play the game as far as beating that last faction. And then you're done. That is what I would recommend doing. And I think, and also, if you really get the most out of the game, if you search up treasure map, there's these treasures you got to find out of the game where you got to dig. It's also related to a trophy. There's a map where you can find, X marks a spot that you can do throughout the game. So what I'd recommend do is finding that and then doing that. So that right there, I think is a helpful hint for you beating the game. So once again, here is the 20 games for me that are my favorites for the top 20 favorite games that I currently own on the PS3, in my opinion. So thanks everyone for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'd love in the comments to know what anybody else's top 20 favorite PS3 games are as well. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe. Hope everyone has a Merry Christmas. Thanks again. Goodbye.